Hi everybody, it's Donna from donnasdreamworks.blogspot.com, and I'm back again, and I thought I'd share a really quick video with you today on a card I put together using a new cartridge I just got yesterday called Bloom. It's been out for a while, but I was in Walmart and this was marked down to $20. Well, you can't hardly beat that with a stick. So I'm going to make a card today, and I've already assembled most of it, so I'm just going to show you it being put together because some of the pieces are quite small, and so I didn't want to have to take the time to put them together here on the camera. So I'm going to be using Bloom, and I'm going to be doing this fence right here. Let me see if I can zoom in. I've never done this before. This fence right here, and this tree right here. And so we'll start by putting these pieces on the card. This is the paper I used for the background paper. It is a K & Company Susan Wingate design, and they have some really pretty papers, so I've used that for this card today. Alright, I'm starting with a regular white card base. This is an A2 size card, standard 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and I cut this at the 5 1/2 and scored it at 4 1/4, and it's going to be a landscape type of card. And this is the piece of designer paper that I'm using. It's double-sided, but it's really pretty. This could be good for a fall card, which is about time to start making fall cards. So we're just going to put this on. And the mat is cut at 5 1/4 by 4. Okay. And then I cut the tree, and I designed everything on the gypsy. And I don't know whether you can see this or not. The last time I tried showing the gypsy, I just couldn't make it come out right, but we'll try it again. I designed it on the gypsy, and the fence is cut out, and all its components are cut at 2 inches, and the tree is cut at 3.01. And you can see how I designed it on the gypsy there. Okay? Or maybe you can't. I don't know. We'll see when I edit this film. Okay, now I'm going to put the tree behind the fence, and I want it to just overhang to the white a little bit. So I could have made the tree just a little bit bigger, but I didn't want it to get too much wider because I'm leaving a space over here for my sentiment. So this is what we're doing. And when you cut these trees out, you cut the whole thing in the green, okay? And then you cut the trunk, and then they add some extra leaves on the front of it. Now, can you everybody say the word small? These are the leaves that you have to put on the front of this tree. That's why I said I'm not going to put them on while I'm on camera. I could be here for a week sticking little leaves on. So I'm going to use some of this craft glue, if in fact it's not clogged up. First you have to open it. And this is not really a quick dry glue, but it does a nice job. And so I'm just going to put some of this on the back of this tree. And it's all going to be on the card somewhere, so I want to get glue pretty much on the whole thing. And I want it to be at the top, and I want it to overlap onto the white just a little bit. So I think that's going to be perfect right there. And then I've put together the fence. I think this is kind of cute. This is just some craft colored cardstock and some yellow cardstock. And this yellow cardstock is a little bit textured. It doesn't show up too much here. And this, I told you, I cut this at 2 inches. And it fits pretty well on the card at 2 inches. And the little flowers. So we're just going to put that on. And I can probably put this on with ATG because the back of it is quite solid, even though the front has the slots in it. need to get a little more up the top here. Okay. And we're going to just put this down at the bottom and centering it on the blue. Okay, that's pretty. And my sentiment is a happy birthday sentiment, and I just used my Nestabilities, the smallest circle, and then the next size circle with the scallops. And I did the edges with some Tim Holtz peeled paint, distress ink, just to give it a little bit of a standout so it doesn't melt right into the background. So we'll put this on with some glue. I'm not making this card very dimensional because it's easier to get them in the mail if they don't have too much dimension. Although I do have dimension on a lot of my cards, and so my standard stamp is 64 cents. So I'm just going to put the happy birthday up here. And there you go. I think that's really a pretty card. And so I think I might try a few more from this new cartridge. There's some pretty flowers and other kinds of items on here. I am going to put some stickles, and I don't know if I can do it now because I might have to open the cabinet right over the camera. Yep, so I think I'll put some stickles in the middle of the flowers and give them a little bit of dimension. And I don't have a yellow, but I do have a gold, so we'll do the gold. You know me, I love my bling. There. That adds a nice touch. So now we'll have to let it dry, then we can... This is where I keep a lot of my stickles. It's easy. I have another one that has little bottles of glitter in it, and I have cabinets up over my head, so I can just pull one of these out and I've got them all together. So here's the card. I think it came out really cute, and I'm glad to be back. We'll see you again soon. Thanks for stopping by Donna'sDreamWorks.blogspot.com. Bye-bye.